Hey, rookie. You had a great first year. Amazing, to say the least. But guess what? It only gets harder. You gotta double down on your second year. You gotta go even harder, and I know you can. And it all starts now.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Shaheed with the catch. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Raiders. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what...
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They put Adams in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now off the bootleg, no chance at all. He'll go down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
He's got Myers on the completion. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone...
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They've got the 10... They'll come out throwing here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Shaheed in motion. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
He's going to look deep for Adams. Take this one in. 88 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead is 7. They'll look to throw. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see. quarter one of week 1. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Micah Hyde defensively with the good coverage, and he breaks that one up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living in these 3rd and long.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 1st and 10. on the ground. This is Hubbard. Gets to the edge at the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter.
Offside.
Let's check on this penalty.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got...
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive play.
And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incomplete,
right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That
off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Finding his tight end, Mayer. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and it's...
They put Adams in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he's got another one. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create...
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
We'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. 3rd down coming up. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose. On first down, it is Hubbard. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On third down, here's Hubbard. And he'll take this forward to the 26. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.